coming into play there for the Slark. So first rotation from the mid lane, see Smile. Didn't have a power rune to use, and unfortunately wasn't able to get the kill. Now, meanwhile, we've got a couple back and forths going on through the portal. Panda will run straight to Genuel, and I think this is more than likely going to be our first blood. Unless he somehow gets denied, and that's not going to be the case. Fu claims the reward. Meanwhile, back over to the northern side as well. No one in mid one. Should be able to catch up to Matthew as well. So one perma Agi here for the Slark. Gets involved. But see, Smile's going to run all the way around and won't get him. Good job.
Nice for a mid one. Yeah. He's hunting around for hoping for the wisdom rune. Don't think he'll be able to claim it. But I mean, if you're taking away 3 people, you're generally okay with this. At least it's going to be C-Smile picking that one up. And it's actually going to be Fu.
He's gone through the portal, farming up towards his top side, where the rest of the team is. Mid one will run into him shortly.
Oh, wow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're not going to stop there. Panda, yeah, drops the one on the cliff. Picard jumps over the top. It's going to be a kill onto a Slark, and in fact, it's Whisper that claims it as well with the gush. So nicely done. Picard dodges the gank down bottom. Gets
more value onto his life. You know, he's not going for these super deep dives, but he just stayed around far too long without the level 6, and it really heavily punished him. You know, obviously maybe feeling a little bit more confident with that Mighty Minds buff.
I don't know if they're getting this kill. Is he going to drop the blow, though? Doesn't get knocked to the high ground. Again, doesn't get knocked. No one, though. Oh, that's so awkward. Trying to predict the knock to the high ground. That doesn't get the shield crash mitigation as well, as MC is too late. So they take the stack. They get
potentially kite out a lot of these team fights a lot more effectively. Maybe we even see a 10% gush slope at level 10 talent instead of the anchor smash.
Matthew's going to run into mind control with Genuel nearby. Should be able to get the kill though. TPs are starting to come out, and this Bristleback is not at the stage where he's unkillable. Not with every single member from Evil Geniuses. The Ravage clips onto 2. Whisper's got the double, and now C-Smile is here for the cleanup as well. A little bit awkward with the spell casting, but nonetheless, they'll catch up to the Batrider. As EG, 5 members required, but they're able to kill off 3 from SMG. Like you mentioned a lot that this game, EG wanting to try and get towards the later stages, and been able to take that top tower, continue to slow the game down, and maybe able to get a kill mid lane as well. Genuel, drive back with the boat. C-Smile's going to be rewarded off the back of this as well. They're going to make him work for it. No one's starting to move on over. Oh, great use of the ultimate, swapping in the overgrowth. No one. Not going to get a whole lot of value out of the Rolling Thunder. We'll still bounce back onto Panda. Oh, misses as well with the swashbuckle. So, yeah, kill. He's enabled though with this Kodo. It might also be under a little bit of danger. Cars and Panda scouting out the Pingo. Meanwhile, down to the south, once again, mind control. No boys behind him, so they're going to be able to get the kill onto the Bristleback. He'll make him work for it with the wand. His quills are starting to stack up, so they'll have to respect the Bristleback and his potential to maybe find some turn kills. Looks like nonetheless, though, they'll be able to bring him down. They do need everyone nearby to kind of help out, so still, I guess, are you okay with that? I mean, mid one's getting farm up top, you see Tower. I don't...
Not a force to.
They are not going to win this fight if EG bring multiple members. Whisper's got the Rabbit to the ready. You got the boat as well, and you see the read's going to be there. Or is it? Mid one actually wants to charge in forward.
I don't know.
Starting to feast onto the backline support, potentially getting the kill onto Panda, but the Ravage will protect him. Now mid one, what's going on here? He's got the ulti to work with, jumps over the top as well, gets the kill and now gets some separation. No one might be forced to use the Rolling Thunder as well. Defensive factor. What a turn. They see an opportunity to chase down C-Smile, but the overgrowth, that's perfect. Matthew enables them to turn it back around as C-Smile. He'll stay alive momentarily. No one tries to snipe him over the top. He'll get the last right click, but of course, he'll still go down. And nonetheless, as Bakaz is here to clean up.
And he cleans up a killing spree as well.
I'm reliant with Ravage and Overgrowth, which are back up though. So this can be scary if you don't execute perfectly. They will. Never mind, they don't get Matthew.
They do keep their ward up though. I'm sure they're going to try and deward that as much as possible. It's another tier 2 dive.
Oh, swap in, Whisper. Now in a position where he might be able to land the Ravage. A lot of damage onto the bristleback. Are they going to be able to confirm the kill though for Staff? But it's an overgrowth once again onto 3. Meanwhile, no one in mid one. They're trying to deal with Bakaz, but it means they're not protecting their supports as Januel will now be chased down. And that strong window from SMG continuing to be stalled once EG are able to...
You know, if you take... Oh, no one? Hello? They see him. Like at nighttime.
Is he going for it? Dude, this is...
Overgrowth. This is the time.
And no Ravage as well.
Deep,
this is super deep. It is the boys. Is it going to be enough health coming back? It's not. Mid one blown up. And now Arthur as well. There's no escape for the poor COD, who is just here to try and protect his carry. Runner here will give another kill over towards Evil Geniuses, and meanwhile, because it won't continue on.
Cheeky little attempt there. You went for the swap from Panda onto Matthew. He could have overgrowth there to be able to land onto the Slark as well as the Pango.
Ravage out early on. Darkpack is going to be there in the nick of time. Magic Missile still connects from the low ground. They get another kill as the lasso is too late. Mid one playing with fire, and Bakaz is here with a Desolator completed. Let's see if they'll be able to deal with mind control. Maybe they go from everyone else. So Arthur stuck in the river. Gush connects. No one's starting to come back over. Again, they need to leave the bristleback till last because we see what can happen once mind control's damage does come out. As the water park is there from C-Small, but this is starting to look a little bit awkward from EG.
Yeah, he just needs to be acting as that bodyguard, and he's going to continue to do so.
Have EG look to try and smoke as well, so we do have the Blink Dagger completed for Whisper. He could be the one that wants to look to start with the Ravage, with the fall with the Dead in the water as well. Again, they're playing pretty separate though from SMG. Mid one is not with the boys. And this ward's going to give them so much information, and Whisper can utilize it perfectly. And look at the follow-up. Evil Geniuses fighting too, and they don't even sweat.
They know that.
So what they're able to do though, Ravage on cooldown. Everyone's starting to move down bottom as mid one's going to start early on. As soon as the X is out, it starts to get a little bit awkward for the Slark. They'll poke and prod, trying to deal with the first life. Meanwhile, but just blows up the Coddle. Now he's got the Ag Shard to work with as well, but it's an early use of the Fan of Knives. It's not going to matter though, as they won't protect mid one. Age is taken care of. Look at them just setting up around their observers at the cliff, and Bakaz gets another kill, and he's not done, man. No one's in, but is it too little too late? As now they'll turn to the bristleback. The Torrent Storm is out. It's an ultra kill for Bakaz, and he's at the stage where I don't think they can deal with him at all. Bakaz 8-0-7 is EG. His play style and overall, like, he plays a very fine line of, you know, maybe too far or not far enough. In this game, potentially a little bit too far bottom, because
you gotta be perfect,
the chain control before the BKB and Nemo Panda, it's just perfect positioning. Again, he blows up mid one. They'll get the return kill into the Venge, but now he's got another target to be able to jump away, and he might even go back in. MC is a different beast, so this bristleback's not easy to be able to blow up. They'll need the Fan and Knives if they want to consider it.
They know you're going up against a Ravage and an Overgrowth and a Death in the water though.
Poking, dude. He's trying to force some reactions out. Now Whisper's going to jump behind him with the Ravage, hoping he clips multiple members, and he does. All four get caught by Whisper's ultimate. Bakaz again, beyond godlike for the Phantom Assassin. Januel can hide under the glimmer, but the Firefly's a bit of a beacon of where you're moving. It will not matter though. You have Roche up in 40 seconds as well, so EG starting to move down bottom to try and get some vision set up inside the area for this Roche fight. They might even get Januel too. Be able to catch up to him, and the rest of EG is shortly there to follow as well. So Byron is going to be dead for a decent chunk of time, which will mean there will be no fight for Roche if EG scouted out straight away.
Be a little careful of sticking around for too long, especially with people not revealing on the map for this portion of time.
Yeah, he
get out though. The fact that the map is pushed in and
BKB's in the backpack.
Oop.
All right, they might be able to deal with the first life. Everyone else is so far away from the rift.
The long TPs, remember.
They're going to start to TP and at least Whispers first so he can use the Ravage to buy some time. Bakaz can turn. The stun is there preventing the BKB, but once he gets it off, how are you going to be able to address him? As you killed him the once, but I tell you what, there is no chance to get him a second time as EG show up in full force. It'll take some time to deal with mind control, especially with the Fan of Knives on cooldown. What a slow and painful death it'll be for the Bristleback. They'll drag him back inside the lane. And because he's got that break back up now, a big crit to shut him down. And Arfu will join every single member in the grave.
They're still not going to tap out. They feel like they are able to find a way to be able to fight for this, but they can never find that true initiation that they want. How much impact he's having so far, and even looking to go into a Lincoln Sphere after this as well, just making sure to take out any sort of initiation attempt on.
Mind control? You're just not at the stage anymore where you can play like that. Not with the farm that Bakaza's got. I mean, you get a kill on Matthew across the map, but that's a kill on a
25 cool stack damage through.
Good one instantly starting to set up onto him bottom lane. Baka's going to reveal with the Abyssal and yeah, very cool. Very, very cool.
I mean, to be fair, it was pretty far forward there.
It was.
Right in front of a tower, solo. I mean, if you asked me to, like, pick a mid-1 hero, Slark would be at the top of the list.
Yes. Unfortunately, 8 dash here for mid-1. Not the game that he was hoping for at all. And in the middle of multiple SMG members. Blur's going to pop. Over to the left side inside the river, though. I mean, we do see what Because hasn't been able to get the kill just yet. And now no one's there with the Rolling Thunder. BKB activated along with the Overgrowth. It means Because should freely be able to turn and kill off no one. Doesn't get the full control out of the Overgrowth. Actually still held it from Matthew. So that's the second ulti if required as Whisper jumps in with a Ravage. And the AoE control is just too much. Almost every single member of EG have some big teamfight ultimate that can come into play, and you look
at it back at, what was it, like 16 minutes? It was about 50-50, which is where it was at that time. It's just that EG took these fights so much better. Like, it really is the supports that got them through that difficult part of this game. And because he might find another, might get picked up though.
Also just gets a first hit bash as well, and he's going to jump over to deal with the Coddle. He's got a buyback. Matthew will be able to jump in and off for the control, which means Because should be able to freely siege down some of the members. You got the Torrent Storm enabling the Phantom Assassin to go to work, and they can try and cover themselves with any of their items, but it's just not enough. Triple kill, looking for the Rampage. Unfortunately, the Ultra was still needed nonetheless. He's happy with going 21, whether it's going to be, Dragonlance Blink BKB, or maybe, if a Desolator's in there instead of a Dragonlance, so see what the choice is going to be. We do have our lane starting to dissolve as well. No one and Arfu is going to combine together to maybe put a little bit of damage into C Smile. Does have the bow now to work with, so turn to the Dark World with Matthew here along with Panda. They've got the numbers superiority. Is it going to be enough to get this first blood? Looks, oh no, Arfu's actually still alive for the moment. Matthew's still trying to drag him back. Uphill miss, not there just yet as Matthew finds first blood. Rewarded with the gold, and might be in a position where they can't contest the power rune though, which will be something.
Dire's middle tower.
Though, for EG once again, of course, would love to give it over to a Claw instead of Matthew, but just with that, we're going to enable him to pick up his boots of speed.
Gold for my chest.
He's got ways to be able to make a few more of these rotations happen, allow him to make a few more stacks.
It's going to get knocked down to the low ground. Nicely done from no one. First ultimate usage of the game. Going to be able to convert into... You see what they're getting out of the map, though. Mid one, of course, uncontested down bottom. You've got Genuel getting some much-needed experience on the Phoenix, and now they're going to go to Bakaz as well. So potential for SMG to get multiple kills off the back of this first rotation, and MC's got to yoink it as well. So much better start coming out from SMG in this second game.
Looking to consider is, like, when are you going to have an understanding of, okay, we're going up against a Centaur, a Kunkka, and a TA. 3 heroes that love stacks. When do we look to prioritize a little bit of vision? And we can see Zhao is already starting to make that move towards the tire try area. Looks like they're going to at least yoink away the hard camp. Nicely done. This is the sort of play that you need to be making.
We got a little bit of, I don't know, support battle going on. Arfu and the Warlock. Might have to go back to a river. No, never mind. General should be fine. So back over towards the Warlock. Looks like they will finally get the kill. Solo smoke out of Arfu. Trying to connect with mid one down bottom. He's got, of course, the Bedlam at the ready, which might be the damage required to be able to get the kill on Whisper. I mean, he can always stampede away, so maybe you're happy with just forcing out that ultimate.
I think with the haste being popped as well by mid one. He's trying to. All players have like an estimate of how long players take to be able to have him.
The damage, they get him actually. Okay. Because is also ready here. They're gonna. Oh, nice timing out of the Infest. Dodges out the Rock Stun. Now the counter could be there from Januel. Supernova drops straight on the head of EG, but there's just no stuns to prevent them from retreating. So multiple ultimates are going to be expended between either side, but it's just SMG that get the first kill onto Whisper.
I still feel like they're confident enough to be able to move on forward, but I'm not so
Can
sure.
they? Yeah.
It's under attack.
C-Smile's coming down to bottom. SMG really got to reevaluate if this is an area of the map you want to be in. Now with the Conquer nearby, no one's still got the Rolling Thunder. Gonna look to try and disrupt the Conquer. Sunray's out as well, but it's only just level 1. The damage is not enough to be able to turn the Conquer away. And now no one, I mean, his ultimate's expired, but it's going to be Mind Control that's in with a big Echo Slam, but the damage, they need to follow up, and it's going to come through once mid one's able to re-enter inside the river as Evil Genius just bite off more than they can chew, and now Matthew will be chased down as well as 5 members is required, but SMG find 4 big kills.
Available. Go.
Afu might even be able to get a solo kill onto Matthew. Nobody getting range though for the Phantom. He's still going though. They got the Infest Bomb as well into the tower, and Whisper got no boys here. Your Templar Assassin is not ready. Conker's TP was on cooldown. Not able to catch up to him though with a fissure, but Kaz as well just sidestep it. They've got another ward though. We'll see Panda, and this should be rewarded in the end.
Where are you watching? Sex.
Kaz is being a little greedy here, still moving towards them. He's going to be underneath that ward. He's obviously not going to know that that's the case. Yeah, doesn't have a TP. He's going to just be forced to sit in the meld for now.
Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Blink reveal. This could be decent, actually. The Kaz going to reveal himself onto Arthur. What a timing out of the Swashbuckler. Are you serious? No one somehow reads the blink on Whisper. But Kaz blows up the Dark Willow, but that is all they'll get. His Mind Control is able to TP out, though, and that does force the tower. Okay.
I mean, he was hoping for a TP back so that he could maybe look to join the rest of the team.
What? So close from C-Smile from being able to land the torrent. They'll get the hooks on, but it's not going to matter. Chain control is not there, and now as soon as they see multiple members from SMG, they've got to retreat. Whisper will die inside the base, and now they're going to be able to catch up to C-Smile as well. But the Rolling Thunder stolen, it will not matter, as the fight is already over.
Both the boat and the Stampede, but no chaotic offering is pretty significant, especially if they're able to find a quick pick-up here, but it might be after they gets picked.
So some boys starting to funnel into the area. MC's ready with the ward. He's just waiting for them to group up to drop the Echo, and he might just use it solo to C-Smile if it's required. It is not, dude. They've got so much percent damage. Now they're even looking for more as well, as Matthew's going to get caught out towards the north. Not the double kill for SMG. They don't have some creeps around the mid side to be able to get the team.
Significant, right? You're always vulnerable to the Terrorize. You're vulnerable to the attack speed slows coming through from Januel, who's level 12 now as well. So the Supernova much tankier.
First bomb. Target down C-Smile. Who cares about all your health for when you've got someone like mid one with that feast? And that'll be now the map fully controlled from SMG in regards to pop out. Now he's stuck. Where does he go?
Ooh. He can't come out now. They see it. They see
Oh, they'll just take a fight instead. Straight onto Bakaz's head. Stampede helped get some distance along with the Force Staff. It's a good start to the fight. Multiple ultimates are now down from SMG. What a jump in Whisper onto 3. Bakaz will line them up as well with the side blades. Age is taken care of. Have they got enough left to take the second round, though? As mid one, he'll just go back to dealing with the objectives.
Gotta make sure you get something out of this Aegis. They're gonna use the Fortify just to try and live that little bit longer.
Echo's still there for MC. Oh, he gets forced outside the base. Matthew, no buyback. Oh, Whisper just a little bit too late as well with the jump in. They might be able to get Arfu. Torrents are followed, but we see how scared Bakaz is to also continue to right-click. Whisper as well is also in some danger once mid one's able to lock onto his target. A couple of swipes feasting onto the members of EG, and it is a full set of barracks and pretty much
the mid game. And I feel like you're just not enabled to do that as much with a Bat Rider, right? That's just doesn't play to his skill set.
I mean, if we're playing MC, might just drop the Echo, no hesitation, and Matthew's too late to do anything. He now reveals himself, so SMG will charge on forward, but be able to continue to potentially get another kill. Got to be cautious about the fatal bonds onto everyone.
Just rage to purge it off on mid one. It's getting a bit annoying.
Maybe ults.
Oh,
That's fine.
it's a big hero to be down. There's that upheaval.
Poke is frustrating. Rock as well, and
Infest.
finally they get the kill. Very nicely done, but it's taken so long, and SMG might still fight.
Looks like he is.
Dire are scanning. Dire are scanning.
He's gonna need to do something.
Because they are smoked inside the base, and if a fight breaks out right now, there will be no Picard. They're going to go for the dive under the T4 tower. Not much is going to stop them, as well as no one V's his attention over to Panda to stop the rock. They haven't got a kill just yet, and now it's looking a bit awkward. The Whisper will still go down. Picard is back inside the base. Supernova dropped on the head, and there's just nothing they can do against it. It gives SMG firm control of this area, and they can retreat now accordingly.
Got the full Lotus Orb as well.
Pretty decent jump in. Picard's as well, lined up again, but Januel will finally go down to the side blade spill. Can they get more as well? Mid one's still playing with the Aegis. They'll snipe Arthur on the back line. They need more out of this. It was a pretty heavy investment, and now they're going to turn it with a double fissure. Mid one is just freely right-click and will charge down C Smart. Won't be able to guarantee the kill. Whisper will jump back in, controlling no one. Another round of the silence as well. They got the damage from Picard's. Infest keeps him alive. No one won't die for the moment. And now MC's in over the top with the Echo. Picard's is still alive, and this is starting to get a little concerning for SMG, but mid one should finally go down. Armlet toggles mid one still alive. They'll get the kill, but what have they got left?
Oh, the silence. Oh,
MC.
like better.
Good timing out of the Eels. What's the Infest cooldown? 20 seconds for mid one. Gonna beat away EG, just swiping it.
Mid one
flies at the moment, and mid one knows no fear. No torrents of concern. C-Smile separation. Torrent will finally land as Picard is back in the middle. Solid Fissure is going to be very annoying, but maybe MC can help protect mid one. Infest up in fight, but oh, okay, just Genuel's back alive. Sunray get him out, and mid one somehow he lives through it all. So we're really not close at all. I mean, to see that on the international stage there from SMG. It's Matthew pushed inside the base. Smoke now for Nord. This Fissure still with a high ground defense might be something to prove an issue. They're able to get one, but can they get more out of this? An early BKB out of Picard's. They won't get the X back as roll. Will still last. They're hunting though. Again, the Fissure. A little bit off the mark though with the spellcasting. Genuel still has the Supernova if he wants to use it defensively. Torrent Storm's going to come out. Can they blow him up before the egg? They will be able to do so as MC waiting in the tree line to find an opportunity, but Panther drops the rock to potential cancel the TP. Dude, Matthew's spellcasting and overall AG inside these team fights have been exceptional, but is it too little too late from them? It's not mega creeps just yet, 8,000 deficit, but they are showing some signs of life. It proved to be an issue.
Losing the gem means that they're right underneath this observer ward with no awareness that it's actually the thing. They go for some sort of backline stab.
Yeah, just not even going to mess around. We saw previously that kind of poke with the help of the Fissure though was enough to be able to blow him up. This time instant Infest to retreat. They might go back in when the rage is up. He's trying to scout out MC. Whisper jump through. What is the damage?
They stole Fissure.
All right, do you smoke now and get out? I mean, you need to deal with the kind of the creeps that are starting to come inside the base. You stole the gem as well.
Second one. Yeah.
30 seconds, 45. It's gonna be cool. They got a pretty good ward as well that sees no one. They do.
Than's actually reality. It's like the cars will be able to get away. They did have a scan available, didn't opt to use it to confirm their suspicions, even though they were on point with the fact that the cars was up here.
He's got boys behind him. This is not going to be an easy jump, but the fissure onto 2 supports might enable the initiation. MC, well done. And now no one is going to continue to create the chaos in the backline as well. They would love to force out this buyback, and they should be able to with mid one just going straight for the objectives.
No one's just making so much space.
Can he get out though after the buyback? That's not going to be the case. So no one will go down.
And you get a buyback out of them as well. So no glyph, only a range racks left, no buyback on any of the cores. So looking good for SMG.
Gonna still stick around as well. Pikazu just brought back is now isolated from the team. Whisper tries to jump Picaz, blows up Arfu once again. They want to try and turn to deal with the support, so it's Genuel critted out for the Templar Assassin. A buyback out of no one. It just gets to blink away for the trap. They still got the vision though, no one. He's got the Academ shard to potentially protect him for the moment. MC's coming back around with a jump in. They're going to try and get on top of the Templar Assassin, but no one's still isolated. A dieback onto the Penguin. Now Picaz is freely able to right-click, melts apart MC, who gets a defensive yours. Januel's even into the middle of it all, but they will not deal with mid one. Feasts onto the Rubik's Life. Now the TA's in trouble as well. But EG, they also bring some extra members. Whisper playing on the high gun. Mid one's got no boys near him. Does Picaz have the damage though? MC tries to jump over the top. Picaz playing with fire. A couple of right clicks are not enough to get the kill onto Januel as multiple fights are breaking out.
He bought back.
They'll assassinate the Phoenix. Meanwhile, mid one's chasing Whisper down. This is starting to get pretty goddamn messy for SMG. Picaz straight on top of mid one. What's the call now? Mid one's got no members nearby to enable him with the stuns. He's going to run over towards the Conquer with the Rage. Should be able to feast on towards him. Beautiful stun lock. MC. Fissure onto multiple members, but the Torrent Storm proving to be a goddamn issue now, but it's just a life steal at MC against the world like we saw last time. Can they get out with their own lives though? No way. Inside the base.
Tier 4 in MC. He's got Life Steal infested inside of him. With the Ninja Gear, they would love a quick pick off for this Rubik.
And they'll get it. Wow. These two this game. Jesus.
There's a lot of trust being given into each other.
Oh, Picaz? Hope you win this man fight directly on top of him.
Too good. Too damn good. They wanted to hang around for another. No one's happy enough to play distraction. For the quick one-shot on the back lines.
Might be able to find an Arfu. He's done it multiple times in these fights.
There's one.
But it does leave Pan... Okay, 4-star over the wall. It gets another as well, but yeah, mid one's just dealing with the throw and the creeps as well, and that's going to be all she wrote. What a performance out of SMG. Took them a little bit longer than what they were definitely hoping.